Okay, Dean, great to get our first league win of the season, 3 points. What are your thoughts on today's match?
Yeah, good start. I think we did well. I think it was always going to be a tough one because obviously, South Moor have played, I think, 5 games already, something like that, before they came here, and they've settled into the league quite well. But I thought we did well, and obviously, 3 points first home game's always important.
Yeah. So it looked a bit shaky towards the end there in the final quarter as they managed to grab a consolation. How do you think your team reacted to conceding?
Yeah, I mean it was difficult because when we went in at half time, sort of the lads were talking about like a lot of missed chances, but the positive side of that is we created a lot of chances. I even thought like sort of second half they started quite well, sort of first 10-15 minutes, but I still think we had sort of the 2 best chances in that passage. Ideally we would have gotten a third or a fourth, and it's never great when you're hanging on at the end, but thankfully we've done enough to win the game still.
So was there any individual performances that stood out for you today? Rennick was excellent, I thought.
Yeah, well, for me, Harry's great. I think we forget how young Harry still is, and it would be fair to say he didn't have much to do in the first half. He was very good with his feet, and obviously we built up quite a bit from the back, which is where we like to play, but when he was called on in the second half, he was outstanding and made a couple of really good saves.
So as you mentioned, South Moor has already played a few games, but you've only played one, and today's our second. Do you believe your team were more prepared than the opposition today?
I think we set up well. I mean, I think for me it was interesting because my belief is we both had the same shape. So if you see, we both started 3-5-2, which worked better for us than them, and obviously that's what gave us the lead. They then changed, and I always think that if the other team has to adjust, then actually it shows that we're sort of dominating the game. So I think really we were probably set up. Certainly when we were sort of in the same shape, we more than matched them, and that's what got us the 2 goals.
Absolutely. So finally, what are your aspirations for this season?
I mean, our main objective has to be to win the league. That's what we're aiming for. A cup run's always nice. We had a great cup run last season and won a cup. We just fell away a bit at the end, so that's where we need consistency. That's the message that we give to everybody every week. We need to be consistent, but that consistency has to keep. What we don't want to do is ever get complacent. So we can't sort of just look at wins like this and then think, right, okay, well, we've cracked it now. It's going to be a very hard season, but our ultimate aim is to win the league.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.